President Trump makes power moves as he transitions into office. Our John McMahon spoke with Vermont's lone congresswoman about what this could mean for Vermont.
Just weeks into his second term as president, there have been major shakeups across the federal government from President Donald Trump. But how could that impact us here in Vermont? Vermont's Congresswoman Balint joins us now. Representative Balint, thanks for being here.
Oh, I'm very excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
So jumping right into it, just 2 weeks into his second term, or excuse me, just a few weeks into his second term, what policies have surprised you?
I have been very surprised that he hasn't been focused on the things that were sort of his top line issues, which is really focused on lowering costs and supporting workers. That's not what we've seen so far. And I just want to, thinking about how it's impacting Vermonters on the ground right here. Our budget in Vermont is completely and totally dependent on federal dollars. We're a small state, we have a small tax base, and so programs like Head Start, programs across the state that support working families have not been able to get their federal funds because of the federal funding freeze that the president put in place. And so I know sometimes people say, burn it all down, throw out the bombs. Like, I understand that impulse of, the whole drain the swamp impulse. But what is happening now is not that. What's happening is taking dollars from programs that we rely on in Vermont and essentially setting them aside for what they want to do in March, which is a big tax break for the wealthiest of us. So I've been surprised at that.
Absolutely. And the administration is moving at lightning pace, and it seems that those against it can't always keep up. Are you running out of time to fix what you disagree with before it's already dismantled?
So look, we have got to be very focused on making sure that this administration is not violating the rule of law and the Constitution, right? So all the things that I do on behalf of Vermonters have to be done within the confines of the rule of law and the Constitution, or else the entire democracy falls apart. And so, yes, there have been we call it flooding the zone. That's what they're doing. But what I want people to understand is an executive order can be blocked through litigation, a lawsuit, and that's a lot of what is happening right now. For the executive orders that are not constitutional or not within his authority as president, they are being blocked by legal challenges. And we are also introducing legislation to prevent folks like Elon Musk, who's unelected, he's unvetted, he hasn't passed a background check, to have access to our personal private information, which is what is happening at Treasury right now. Again, this is in violation of the rule of law, and it's critically important that we protect those systems, because those systems are what allow Vermonters to get access to Medicare, Social Security, and all those programs we rely on.
Absolutely. Representative Balint, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.